Shalom, brothers and sisters. In this short presentation, I'd like to just touch on how much the media is lying to you with regards to Russia specifically. Let's look at Russia. And the media, if we look at everyday news articles and everything, telling us how Russia's struggling, they can barely make it in Ukraine, they're suffering major setbacks, their equipment's falling apart, they're just not up to the task. They're basically, the way they're described in most of the news that I'm seeing is like a third world country, like my country, where the military and the manpower and the morale is falling apart. That's what they want you to believe. Now, why make you believe that, and why play that big bad wolf card at the same time? How can he be a big bad wolf if he's so pathetic? So now if you look at this map to start with, the dark blue is what I want you to look at. That's NATO members, actual NATO countries. The rest are action plans, alliances, partnership for peace, and so on. So dark blue, NATO. All right. NATO consists of the following countries: Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Iceland, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Norway, Spain, Czech Republic, Hungary, Poland, Bulgaria, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Albania, Croatia, Montenegro, North Macedonia, Portugal, United Kingdom, United States, Greece, Turkey, and Germany. These 30 countries make up NATO. Now, obviously, there are other countries that are now desperate to join in the face of everything going down in Europe, so that could change. But for now, with the facts, these are the 30 countries we're looking at when we speak of NATO. So 30 countries have come together and they share assets towards this goal of theirs to enforce their peace and cooperation and everything. So now let's compare NATO compared to Russia. I'm specifically doing this because I want to show you a comparison of 30 countries to one country in what they can put up if there's a crisis, instead of Russia versus Ukraine, which is literally David and Goliath. Combined manpower of NATO that they can put up, 466,590. Russia, 825,000. Front line manpower, ready to go right now into war, 336,690 on NATO's side. Russia, 637,000. Air power, 2,074 units. This includes fighter planes, cargo planes, reconnaissance planes, you name it. Russia, 3,130 units. Tanks, 1,515 units. Russia, 9,315 units. Naval assets, 204 units NATO. Russia, 454 units. Submarines, NATO, 22 units. Russia, 53 units. Combined budget of NATO, 1.174241 billion. Budget for 2022. Russia, 154 billion. Now, if that doesn't show you the discrepancy here in what we're being told and what we're seeing, then let's just take it a step further here and bring the bestie in. China and Russia are together. The dragon and the bear are best friends. They will strike together. They will work together. There's no stopping them. They support each other with gas, with food, with military exercises, everything. So let's just top in here with China's numbers. Combined manpower of 2 million. Air power, another 3,285 units. Tanks, another 5,250 units. Submarines, another 79 units. Budget, 230 billion. So Russia and China combined, it's a ridiculous comparison against NATO. Now, you look at the friendships in this entire Ezekiel 38-39 situation. Other nations that should be included as they're already in an alliance and support each other. So besides Russia and China, the below nations are also able to merge their forces and are going to when the time comes. Iran, Turkey, Syria, Saudi Arabia, Ethiopia, Libya, Egypt, and then, just for fun, North Korea is also an ally and a friend, and now, as of a few days ago, a nuclear state where the military can decide if they're willing to use or want to use nuclear bombs at any time. So as you can see, the point I'm trying to make here is the Bible itself shows you Russia's going to come through strong right up until the end when they do what they need to do. Russia's part of many prophecies still lying ahead. They are not the weak, pathetic third world country that the mainstream media is making you believe. There's a lot going on that is not understood and not seen by everyone, and there's a reason for that. It all fits into the plans of Antichrist and his beast system. So do not underestimate Russia, China, and all of their friends. They still have a big part to play in what happens in the weeks, months, and years ahead. I hope this gives everybody some perspective on what's actually going on. All these figures are pulled from this actual year, 2022, and this is not even including things like aircraft carriers, etc., etc. So all of that still comes into the mix too. Again, we don't have to fear or worry because God has got our backs. We do not go through the wrath of God, but this whole presentation is just to show you you can't believe everything you see and hear on a daily basis on mainstream media. God bless. Shalom.